Hi everyone, welcome to Action Photo Passion. So we are still in summer, so I think that is good opportunities to make some great pictures still. So I have just received, I have presented in my first part of my video, my new Tamron lens, the 15 to 30 f2.8. That is a big guy. So I have decided to give you a little surprise. We'll make a tour of in the western part of the city of Madrid, Spain, and in a place or places that are not so visited actually by tourists, you know. And this way, I will be able to compare this big guy here, and I have taken my usual ultra-wide angle lens, that is the Konica Minolta 17 to 35. The Konica Minolta 70 to 35 is actually a Tamron lens too. They have made exactly the same design and optical formula. It was a lens for the film era, and this one here is for digital. So yeah, let's see how they compare head to head. So to do that, I will have to do something I don't like to do usually. That is actually to change lenses on the field, because I only have one body of my A99 Mark II, that is the full frame camera. It has the sensor of the A7R Mark III, A7R Mark II, that is a 42 megapixel sensor from Sony. And we will see how this thing copes against the Tamron, I suppose. I already know that this Tamron 15 to 30 2.8 has a better sharpness, has better contrast than the Konica Minolta, that is for sure. But what I want to see is how they perform head to head in the corner, edge to edge of the frame, you know, especially on a frame, on a picture that is 42 megapixels, that is a lot of massive file, okay? So let's jump in and see what we got. Up there is a lake, so we will try to do some picture from there. And then I will do a tour, and I think that there are aqueducts or something like that, and some fountains, so let's see what we got, okay? So just behind me, as you can see, there is a stair just here. On the video you cannot see, but there is a stair there too. So what I will try, I will use my tripod and I will try to do some bracketing shoot here. And I will try to get one of these and one with the two of them, but I have already seen that I will have to go in the bush, but that's okay for me. So guys, here we are at the lake. It's just behind me now. So this lake is in a park that is named Casa de Campo. And to get there, you will have to take a station that is named the metro station Lago. So as it is lake, in Spanish, Lago. And yeah, actually that's a shame because there was some jet of water and now it's closed, but that's okay because this side, I will have to go all around because this side you have all the buildings, so that will be cool. So first we have finally arrived to the aqueduct in Casa de Campo. It's just behind me, as you can see. And yeah, I can say that walking in this place of the park of Casa de Campo is very enjoyable, and it's a great pleasure, yeah, because obviously it's sunny day, so that's the best. Finally, in the test shot that I've noticed that the Konica Minolta, or the Tamron, call it as you want, 17 to 35, it has a lot of chromatic aberration and purple freezing. So finally, I've decided to use only the Tamron 15 to 32.8, and we will try to do some shot there at a low angle to have some dramatic effect, and we will see what we get. Okay guys, so we are continuing with our journey in the city of Madrid, Spain, in the western part of the city. For the moment we are still in the park of Casa Campo, okay? And I have just seen that there is sightseeing spot, you know, to see the Royal Palace, okay, and the Cathedral of Almudena. So, yeah, it is named Mirador de la Huerta Partida, and we will try to do some shots here. I will try to shoot here, but I imagine, of course, that it would be fantastic at sunset, obviously. Moreover, I already know that at sunset, when you are the opposite way in the courtyard of the Royal Palace, it's not so fantastic. The shots are not so great because for the moment there is like, yeah, like a wall. I don't know what it is, and for me it's killing the shots. So, bon, okay, it's true that it is daylight, like harsh light, because it's already noon. But as I'm not here for long, I have no choice. So guys, obviously shooting with the 15 to 30, this thing there, the focal length is too short. So obviously I've shot with the 28-75 at 75, and yeah, I get a little more crisp detail there of the building. Well, it's true that the 15 to 30 is on the 42 megapixel sensor, so I will be able to crop, but that wasn't my aim in the beginning. And yeah, it did the trick with the 75, but if you come here and I make this snake, take a telephoto lens, take your 200, your 300, that is fantastic to shoot this. So guys, here we are at the Fuente of Los Vargas. So as you can see here, we are exiting the park of Casa de Campo, and we will arrive to the direction of the Royal Palace and the Cathedral of Almudena. What I wanted to tell you here is that I have decided to work around the fact that I don't have any filter to block all this harsh light right now on my Tamron 15 to 32.8, because you know this lens is very bulky, the front element is very bulbous, so you will need a system that is able to grab and to fix the filter, that is a squared filter, okay? So to work on this, I've decided to go time-lapse. And my problem is that on A-mount system, we don't have any time-lapse option in body, okay? So Sony is providing a workaround that is recording a video with a little crop in 1080p, full HD, okay, at 120 frames per second. So now I don't know, I think it's recording since, yeah, 10 minutes or so. So yeah, I will wait a bit, but it's very difficult because I don't even know if it will stop before, because it's so hot here and the camera is just there at the sun. I can tell you that it must be very, very hot now. Okay, so I know that I have already been able to record a time lapse like this with my body, the N99 Mark II, more than 40 minutes without any problem. Okay. And that was great, but that wasn't under this operation either. So we will see what we get. So that's it, guys. I have done the time lapse. It was 20 minutes of recording. So I can tell you that now the body in the side where there is the memory card is just burning, burning, burning. Hopefully my body is on a tripod, so no problem with that. I will try to do some shooting now, and then we will continue to the Puente del Rey. Hey guys, wow, what a day. I'm exhausted. I mean, we have been in Casa de Campo, we have been visiting quasi all the place, or most of the place. So we are here now in the roundabout that is named Puerta San Vicente. So as you can see, it's a typical roundabout with like a statue or arcs in the middle of the roundabout, like in Arc de Triomphe in France. And here in Madrid, you have the same in Puerta Alcalá, that is near the Park of Retiro. So yeah, we are still nearby the Real Palace that is just here. Royal Palace is here. You have still the cathedral that is just nearby. So as for me, I could use a drink. For real, I'm exhausted. And I would have loved to show you more things, but the time is running, and yeah, I think I will do step by step. And for the moment, we have been in this part of the city, in the west part of the city, so that's a first. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.